Jasmine spends exactly £120 on 3 types of plants: poisoned ivy, deadly nightshade, and triffids. Poisoned ivy plants cost £2 each, so if she buys P of them, it would cost 2p. Deadly nightshade's £9, so let's say it's going to be 9d, where d is the number of deadly nightshade plants that she buys, and then plus 12t for the triffids. She buys 20 plants in total, so I can create another equation. 20 must equal P plus D plus T. And this includes at least one plant of each type. So we know that P, D, and T are all greater than 0, the number of deadly nightshade, poison ivy, and triffids. Now what we have is a little system of Diophantine equations because P, D, and T are integers. Even though we've got 2 equations and 3 unknowns, the fact that we've got whole numbers is going to be enough to be able to work out what the values are. Okay, so the first thing I'm going to do actually is combine the equations. But I'm going to multiply the second one by 2, because that means I can eliminate P, because I can subtract them. So if I subtract them, I do 120 minus 40 to give me 80. 2p minus 2p cancels out. 9d minus 2d is 7d. 12t minus 2t is 10t. This is much better now because I've got just 2 unknowns in there. And furthermore, sorry, that should have been a plus. Furthermore, I have a multiple of 10 on 2 of the terms. So I can divide through by 10. 8 must equal 7 over 10d. This is a great strategy for when dealing with these sorts of equations, because for this to work, d must be a multiple of 10. Because remember, they're all whole numbers, okay? And for this to be a whole number, d must be a multiple of 10. Now, normally you could say it could equal 0, but remember we're told that it's greater than 0, so I'm going to ignore that solution. If it equaled 20, that would be a possibility. T would have to be negative. So actually that means D must be 10. And from that, we can see that 8 is 7 plus T. She must have bought just one triffid. And if you want to work out the rest, well, it'll just be P, the number of poisoned ivy plants. Just put it back into this equation here. 10 plus 1 is 11. She must have bought 9 poisoned ivies. And if you put all that back in, you would indeed get 120. So we could, although there's actually, in theory, an infinite number of solutions, there's only one solution where they're all positive whole numbers. We had a solution where D was 0, but we rejected that because it's not positive, and any negatives, of course, are not positive. When we got 20, we ended up with a negative, and if you go beyond that, then T would again be negative. So this is the only system that works with T equal to 1.